In a world where speed and reliability are paramount, one company stands at the forefront of global logistics: Fedex. But behind its success lies the visionary mind of one man, Frederick W. Smith, the founder who transformed the way the world connects through shipping and delivery. Born in 1944 in Marks, Mississippi, Fred Smith's early life was marked by a passion for aviation and an innate drive to innovate. Raised in a time when America was on the cusp of technological advancements, Smith quickly understood the power of fast and reliable transportation. However, the journey that led to the creation of Fedex would require far more than just ambition. Smith attended Yale University in the early 1960s, where he earned a degree in economics. It was during his time at Yale that he penned a business paper that would later become the foundation of FedEx's business model. The paper proposed an integrated transportation network that would revolutionize package delivery by combining air and ground transportation in a way never before seen. Before taking his idea to the world, Smith served as a Marine Corps officer during the Vietnam War, flying cargo planes. The experience gave him invaluable insights into logistics and the importance of speed in delivering goods across long distances. It was this knowledge, combined with his entrepreneurial spirit, that would lay the groundwork for his future success. After leaving the military, Smith ventured into the business world, founding a company called Arkansas Aviation Sales. However, his true vision began to take shape when he recognized the growing need for a reliable and fast global shipping system. The idea for FedEx was born, a company that could guarantee overnight delivery anywhere in the world. In 1971, Fred Smith founded Federal Express, later known as FedEx, in Little Rock, Arkansas. The concept was simple yet revolutionary: an integrated network that combined air transportation for speed and ground transportation for efficiency, ensuring that parcels could be delivered across the country overnight. Starting with just 14 planes and a handful of employees, Smith faced skepticism from investors and industry experts alike. Many doubted the feasibility of his ambitious plan. But Smith's vision was unwavering, and he invested his own money to keep the company afloat in its early years, all while facing fierce competition from established companies. Despite early setbacks, Fred Smith's focus on customer service and innovation eventually paid off. As the company expanded its network, FedEx began to redefine what was possible in the world of logistics. By the late 1970s, FedEx was delivering to more than 100 cities across the U.S. and had already begun its international expansion. As technology advanced, so did FedEx. Smith was a pioneer in incorporating cutting-edge tech into logistics, using real-time tracking systems long before they became industry standards. This ability to track packages at every step of their journey not only set FedEx apart, but also set a new benchmark for the logistics industry. Frederick W. Smith was born on August 11, 1944, in Marks, Mississippi, a small town steeped in the rich history of the American South. Raised in a time of change and innovation, Smith's early years were shaped by a deep sense of purpose and a love for aviation, one that would later drive him to revolutionize global logistics. Fred's father, a successful businessman, passed away when Fred was just 14, leaving him to take on responsibility at a young age. This early loss instilled in Smith an entrepreneurial spirit and a determination to succeed. It was clear even then that his ambition was far greater than his circumstances. In the 1960s, Smith attended Yale University, where he studied economics. It was here that his visionary ideas began to take shape. For a term paper in 1965, Smith wrote about the need for an integrated transportation system to address the growing demands of global commerce. His professor, who doubted the feasibility of such an idea, was unaware that Smith was onto something that would change the world. After graduating from Yale in 1966, Fred Smith enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps. During his service in the Vietnam War, he piloted cargo planes, gaining first-hand knowledge of logistics and transportation. The experience would prove invaluable, laying the foundation for his understanding of the complex systems required to deliver goods quickly and efficiently over long distances. Upon leaving the military in 1969, Smith took his passion for aviation and logistics into the business world. He founded Arkansas's Aviation Sales, which later evolved into a company focused on aviation-related services. But Smith had a larger vision that would fundamentally change the way businesses and consumers interacted with transportation. In 1971, Fred Smith founded Federal Express, later known as Fedex, with a bold goal to create a company that could deliver packages quickly and efficiently to any location, regardless of distance. His vision was simple yet revolutionary: an integrated transportation network that combined air and ground services, offering overnight deliveries on a scale never before seen. At the time, the logistics industry was fragmented. Companies relied on separate modes of transportation: airlines for some deliveries and trucks for others. Smith's idea to merge both into one cohesive system was radical, but it was the only way to ensure that packages would move quickly and reliably. Starting with just 14 planes and a handful of employees, FedEx struggled in its early years. Critics questioned the business model, and investors were skeptical of Smith's bold plans. But he was undeterred, personally investing his own money to keep the company afloat during its critical early stages. Despite these early challenges, Smith's commitment to innovation and excellence gradually paid off. FedEx began expanding its network, launching operations in cities across the United States. By 1973, it had a fleet of over 30 planes, and the company began to demonstrate the power of its model: overnight delivery anywhere in the country. Fred Smith was a master of perseverance. Even when FedEx faced near financial ruin, he remained focused on his vision. In 1973, the company faced a major crisis. The oil embargo led to soaring fuel costs, and FedEx struggled to keep its planes in the air. But Smith's belief in the power of his idea and his willingness to take calculated risks kept the company moving forward. By 1975, FedEx was able to break even, and within a few years, the company was profitable. Smith's commitment to innovation, customer service, and expanding the global network led to FedEx's rapid rise. The company was no longer just a domestic player; it was beginning to make its mark on the global stage. By the 1980s, FedEx had expanded its reach overseas, establishing a global footprint that would grow with the rising demands of international commerce. With technology advancing and the world becoming more interconnected, FedEx was perfectly positioned to meet the challenges of global shipping. One of the keys to FedEx's continued growth was its investment in technology. Smith understood early on that the future of logistics would be powered by data. FedEx became one of the first companies to use advanced tracking systems, enabling customers to track their packages in real time, a revolutionary step that set a new standard in the industry. Throughout the decades, Fred Smith's vision never wavered. As the logistics landscape evolved, so did FedEx. The company expanded its services, moving into e-commerce, delivery, freight, and even digital services. Under Smith's leadership, FedEx became a key player in the global supply chain. Today, FedEx is a $90 billion company operating in over 220 countries and territories worldwide. Smith's leadership has earned him recognition as one of the most influential business leaders of the 20th and 21st centuries, with his impact extending far beyond the shipping industry. But Fred Smith's influence goes beyond business. He has been deeply involved in philanthropic efforts, supporting education, disaster relief, and various global initiatives. His work has touched millions of lives, providing critical resources and helping communities in need. Fred Smith's story is one of vision, determination, and an unwavering commitment to innovation. From humble beginnings in Mississippi to building a global empire, his journey has forever changed the way we think about logistics, transportation, and the global economy. In 1971, a visionary named Fred Smith founded a company that would forever change the world of logistics, transportation, and global commerce. Federal Express, later known as Fedex, started as an ambitious idea system that could guarantee the fast, reliable delivery of packages overnight across cities, states, and eventually across the globe. At the time, the logistics industry was fragmented. Companies used separate transportation systems or lines for some deliveries, trucks for others. Fred Smith's radical idea was to create an integrated network that combined air and ground services under one roof, offering a seamless, overnight delivery service that could reach customers anywhere in the country. Despite the skepticism from investors and industry experts, Fred Smith had a relentless belief in his vision. In the early days, FedEx operated with a fleet of just 14 small planes and fewer than 400 employees. But Smith knew that in order to succeed, he needed more than just a good business idea. He needed innovation, precision, and commitment. FedEx's early years were fraught with challenges. In 1973, a severe oil crisis sent fuel prices skyrocketing, and FedEx faced mounting financial pressure. At one point, the company was on the brink of collapse. Smith was forced to make the difficult decision to invest his own money, personally borrowing $11 million to keep the company afloat. Smith's ability to maintain his focus and take calculated risks during these early setbacks was crucial. He kept the company moving forward, focusing on building the infrastructure necessary for rapid growth. FedEx pioneered the concept of automated sorting systems at its hubs, making it possible to efficiently handle a massive volume of packages around the clock. The key to FedEx's success lay in its innovative logistics system. Smith integrated real-time tracking for every package, a system that not only revolutionized the industry but became a standard for customer service worldwide. No longer did customers have to wonder where their packages were. They could track them every step of the way. In 1977, FedEx achieved a milestone. It became the first express transportation company to offer overnight delivery across the U.S. From there, the company began to expand its reach globally, launching international operations and positioning itself as a true leader in the logistics and supply chain industry. FedEx didn't just remain a domestic service, it was among the first companies to recognize the potential of a globalized world. By the 1980s, the company expanded into Europe, Asia, and Latin America, breaking down the barriers to global commerce. Today, FedEx delivers to over 220 countries and territories worldwide. But Smith knew that to maintain its dominance, FedEx needed to stay ahead of technological trends. He was one of the first to adopt automated sorting systems, integrated computer networks, and innovative tracking technologies. This foresight positioned FedEx as a tech-forward company, paving the way for future growth and customer satisfaction. The introduction of real-time package tracking, in particular, was a game-changer. It gave FedEx a distinct advantage over competitors, as customers could now track their shipments and receive accurate delivery windows, allowing businesses and consumers alike to plan with confidence. By the late 1980s, FedEx's reputation for reliability and speed was cemented. The company expanded beyond its express services, adding ground delivery and freight services and further solidifying its presence in the logistics industry. Smith's ability to pivot, scale, and innovate kept FedEx one step ahead of its competitors. But Fred Smith didn't rest on his laurels. As the internet boom took hold in the 1990s, FedEx was one of the first companies to recognize the importance of e-commerce. With the rise of online shopping, Smith pushed for FedEx to become the backbone of global e-commerce, offering faster, more efficient delivery systems to support the digital economy. FedEx's commitment to innovation didn't stop with its delivery services. The company ventured into new technologies, investing in artificial intelligence, robotics, and autonomous vehicles. Smith's push to stay ahead of the curve and adapt to the changing technological landscape has allowed FedEx to remain relevant even as the logistics industry continues to evolve. By the early 2000s, FedEx had established itself as the dominant global force in logistics. With its reliable shipping methods and advanced technologies, the company was an integral part of the growing global economy. FedEx's operations weren't just about moving packages, they were about connecting people, businesses, and cultures across the world. At the heart of FedEx's rise was its people. Fred Smith understood that the company's success was built not only on technology and logistics, but on a strong, dedicated workforce. FedEx became known for its employee-focused culture, which prioritized safety, respect, and a commitment to excellence. Smith's leadership also extended to FedEx's responsibility to the planet. The company has long been a leader in sustainability, investing in fuel-efficient vehicles, eco-friendly facilities, and alternative energy sources to reduce its carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future. Today, FedEx stands as a $90 billion global enterprise, delivering goods and services to millions of customers across every corner of the world. Fred Smith's bold vision, unwavering commitment, and relentless pursuit of innovation transformed a small startup into one of the most powerful brands in history. Fred Smith's journey is a testament to the power of visionary thinking. His ability to see the future of logistics, even when the industry was skeptical, has left an indelible mark on global commerce. FedEx's rise from a small operation to a global powerhouse is a story of persistence, ingenuity, and a relentless belief in the power of connection. And as FedEx continues to evolve, Fred Smith's legacy lives on not just in the millions of packages delivered every day, but in the way the world now connects, communicates, and thrives. Fred Smith's impact on the world is impossible to overstate. As the founder and driving force behind FedEx, Smith redefined what was possible in global logistics, transforming a fledgling company into a multi-billion-dollar empire that has revolutionized how goods are moved across the globe. From its humble beginnings in 1971, FedEx has grown into one of the most powerful brands in the world. Smith's vision was clear from the start: create a fast, reliable shipping system that would connect people and businesses like never before. But his impact extends far beyond the logistics industry. He changed the way the global economy operates. Smith's key insight was the idea of an integrated transportation network, combining air and ground services to offer overnight delivery, something that hadn't been done before. By developing a seamless system that could guarantee deliveries from coast to coast, he essentially invented the express shipping industry, filling a critical gap in the market for fast, reliable service. His impact on logistics is profound. In the decades since, FedEx has become the backbone of global commerce, supporting everything from e-commerce to international trade. FedEx handles millions of shipments every day, connecting businesses in every corner of the globe. Smith's vision created an industry where the speed of delivery became a competitive edge, forcing competitors to adapt or fall behind. Smith didn't just build a domestic shipping company, he envisioned and created a global logistics network. Under his leadership, FedEx expanded into over 120 countries and territories, providing businesses with the ability to move goods across borders as easily as across states. He made the world smaller, bringing people and businesses closer together and facilitating the rise of a truly global economy. Smith's influence went beyond just physical delivery. He was one of the first to integrate technology into logistics, implementing real-time tracking systems that allowed customers to monitor their shipments at every stage. This innovation not only set FedEx apart from competitors but also raised the bar for customer expectations across all industries. Fred Smith's foresight in using technology has been a cornerstone of his success. FedEx's investments in cutting-edge innovations like AI, robotics, and automation have kept the company at the forefront of logistics. As the company expanded, these technologies made it possible to manage increasing volumes of shipments and maintain the high standards of service that customers expect. FedEx was also an early adopter of autonomous vehicles and drones, experimenting with future technologies long before they became mainstream. Smith understood that in an ever-evolving world, staying ahead of the curve was essential. His willingness to invest in these technologies has ensured that FedEx remains a leader, not just in logistics but in innovation. But Fred Smith's influence extends beyond the business world. FedEx has been an essential partner in global humanitarian efforts, delivering aid to communities in need during times of crisis. Whether it's providing disaster relief, delivering vaccines, or aiding in recovery efforts, FedEx plays a vital role in supporting communities around the world. Under Smith's leadership, FedEx has also taken significant strides towards sustainability. The company has committed to reducing its carbon footprint, investing in electric vehicles, and advancing eco-friendly technologies. Smith recognized early on that success in business comes with a responsibility to the planet, and FedEx has worked to reduce its environmental impact while continuing to lead the industry. Smith's leadership style has had a lasting impact on how businesses treat their employees. At FedEx, he created a culture of respect and empowerment where employees are seen as integral to the company's success. This commitment to a strong company culture has resulted in a dedicated workforce that consistently strives to uphold FedEx's reputation for excellence. Fred Smith's influence on the business world is also evident in his role as a mentor and thought leader. Over the years, he's shared his insights with other entrepreneurs and business leaders, offering advice on leadership, innovation, and the importance of adaptability. His ability to lead by example and inspire others has made him one of the most respected figures in business. Smith's contributions have been widely recognized. He's received numerous awards and honors, not just for his business acumen but for his leadership in advancing technology, fostering global trade, and improving the quality of life for millions of people worldwide. Fred Smith's legacy is etched into the fabric of modern business. From the creation of FedEx to its groundbreaking innovations and global expansion, his work has forever changed the way we think about logistics, technology, and the interconnectedness of the global marketplace. Fred Smith's impact is undeniable. What started as a single bold idea has transformed into a company that touches every part of the world's economy. FedEx is a symbol of efficiency, innovation, and global connectivity, and Fred Smith's relentless drive has made it all possible. As Fred Smith steps away from the CEO role, his influence on FedEx and the world will continue to resonate. His commitment to excellence, innovation, and global commerce has left a legacy that will shape industries and businesses for generations to come. Fred Smith's journey is one of vision, resilience, and transformation. What began as a revolutionary idea in 1971 to create a company that could guarantee overnight delivery has grown into a global titan. FedEx today is more than just a logistics company. It's an integral part of the global economy, connecting people, businesses, and entire nations. Smith's leadership, driven by his relentless pursuit of excellence, has shaped not only FedEx but the entire logistics industry. His insistence on technological innovation, from real-time tracking to automation and AI, has set the standard for what a global delivery network should be. While others in the industry focused on the basics of transportation, Smith saw an interconnected world that demanded speed, precision, and reliability. Over the years, Fred Smith's influence expanded far beyond logistics. He became a visionary for the digital age, understanding early on that e-commerce would change the face of global commerce forever. As a result, Fedex became the backbone of online shopping, helping businesses and consumers move goods with unprecedented speed. His leadership wasn't just about technology and profits. Smith built a culture of respect and dedication at Fedex, focusing on his employees as the company's greatest asset. He fostered a workplace where teamwork, innovation, and customer-first thinking drove the success of one of the world's largest logistics companies. Fred Smith also recognized the responsibility of leading a global company in a world that faces increasing environmental challenges. Under his leadership, Fedex has prioritized sustainability, investing in energy-efficient technologies and reducing its carbon footprint. Today, Fedex is a model for corporate responsibility, proving that profitability and environmental stewardship can coexist. As Fred Smith steps away from his role as CEO, his legacy is secure. The systems, technologies, and corporate culture he instilled will continue to drive Fedex for decades to come. His impact on global commerce and logistics is profound, and his contributions will echo across industries long into the future. Fred Smith didn't just create a company, he transformed the way we live, work, and connect. Through his leadership, Fedex has become a bridge that spans the globe, moving not just packages, but the future itself. His story is a testament to the power of vision, innovation, and the belief that one person's ideas can change the world. As Fedex continues to evolve and adapt to the demands of a changing world, it remains a symbol of what is possible when we push the boundaries of what's expected. Fred Smith's legacy will live on in every package delivered, every innovation sparked, and every community connected. The journey he started continues not just with Fedex, but with the millions of lives touched by the company he built. Fred Smith, a visionary who redefined global logistics and left an indelible mark on the world.